This is how successful people manage their time. What if I told you that the difference between successful people and everyone else isn't talent, luck, or connections? It's something much simpler. It's how they manage their time. While most people are busy being busy, successful individuals have cracked the code. They've discovered the secrets that turn ordinary hours into extraordinary results. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly how they do it. By the end of this video, you'll have the same tools that billionaires, CEOs, and world-class performers use every single day. But here's the catch. Most people will watch this video and do nothing with it. Don't be most people. Let's dive in. Before we start, let me ask you 3 questions. First question, how many hours did you waste yesterday scrolling through your phone? Second question, when was the last time you finished everything on your to-do list? Third question, do you feel like you're always running out of time? If you answered yes to any of these, you're not alone. The average person wastes over 3 hours every single day. That's 21 hours per week, over 1,000 hours per year. But successful people, they waste less than 30 minutes daily. That's the difference between mediocrity and mastery. In this video, we will discuss some argument, real-life example, command, prohibition, analogy, micro-practice, example, life application, life rise, the decline of life to help you. Argument 1, the time audit principle. Here's the first secret successful people know. You can't manage what you don't measure. Every successful person starts with a time audit. They track every single minute for 1 full week. No exceptions, no excuses. Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest men, still does this. He tracks his time down to 15-minute blocks. Why? Because awareness creates change. When you see where your time actually goes, you'll be shocked. Most people think they work 8 hours a day, but when they track it, they work maybe 4 productive hours. The rest is lost to distractions, interruptions, and procrastination. Exercise time. For the next 7 days, write down what you do every 30 minutes. Set alarms if you have to. Be brutally honest. This exercise alone will transform your productivity. Argument 2, the priority matrix method. Successful people never confuse being busy with being productive. They use what's called the priority matrix. Every task falls into one of 4 categories. Category 1, urgent and important. Category 2, important but not urgent. Category 3, urgent but not important. Category 4, neither urgent nor important. Here's where most people fail. They spend 80% of their time in categories 3 and 4. Successful people, they live in category 2. They focus on important tasks before they become urgent. This is called proactive time management. Command, stop doing category 4 tasks immediately. These are time wasters that add 0 value to your life. Delete them, eliminate them, say no to them. Prohibition, never spend more than 20% of your time on category 3 tasks. These are other people's emergencies, not yours. Argument 3, the energy management revolution. Time management isn't just about time, it's about energy management. Successful people understand this fundamental truth. You have 4 types of energy: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Each type has peak and low periods throughout the day. Most people fight against their natural rhythms. Successful people work with them. Take Elon Musk, for example. He schedules his most important work during his peak energy hours. For him, that's early morning. He handles emails and meetings when his energy is lower. This simple shift multiplies his effectiveness. Analogy: think of your energy like a smartphone battery. you wouldn't run it when your battery is at 5%. Yet that's exactly what most people do with their energy. They save their best hours for their worst tasks. Argument 4. The single-tasking superiority. Here's a shocking truth about multitasking. It doesn't exist. Your brain can only focus on one thing at a time. What we call multitasking is actually task switching, and every switch costs you time and mental energy. Studies show that multitasking reduces productivity by up to 40%. Successful people know this. They practice single tasking with laser focus. When they work, they work. When they rest, they rest. No mixing, no confusion. Command: choose one important task right now. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Work on that task and nothing else. No phone, no email, no distractions. This is called the Pomodoro technique. It's simple, but it works. Argument 5. The delegation revolution. Successful people understand a crucial principle. Your time has a dollar value. If you earn $100,000 per year, your time is worth about $50 per hour. Yet most people spend their $50 per hour time on $10 per hour tasks. This is insane. Successful people delegate ruthlessly. They outsource everything that doesn't require their unique skills. Cleaning, grocery shopping, basic administrative work. All of it gets delegated. Real-life example. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, delegates everything except strategic decisions. He has assistants who manage his calendar, his travel, even his personal shopping. This frees him to focus on what only he can do: building businesses and making billion-dollar decisions. Application in life. Make a list of everything you do in a typical week. Circle the tasks that only you can do. Everything else? Find a way to delegate, automate, or eliminate it. Argument 6. The batching breakthrough. Successful people batch similar tasks together. They don't check email through. They check it twice, maybe 3 times maximum. They don't make phone calls randomly. They batch all calls into 1 or 2 time blocks. This prevents constant context switching. Context switching is the productivity killer. Every time you switch tasks, your brain needs time to refocus. This transition time adds up quickly. Analogy: imagine if you cooked one meal at a time throughout the day. Breakfast at 8. Clean the kitchen. Lunch at noon. Clean the kitchen again. Dinner at 6. Clean the kitchen a third time. It would take forever. But if you batch your cooking, meal prep on Sunday for the entire week, you save hours of time and mental energy. Argument 7. The technology boundaries. Technology should serve you, not control you. Successful people set strict boundaries with their devices. They turn off notifications for everything except true emergencies. They use airplane mode during deep work sessions. They have phone-free zones in their homes. Most people are slaves to their technology. The average person checks their phone 150 times per day. That's once every 6 minutes during waking hours. Each check breaks your focus and destroys your productivity. Prohibition: never check your phone first thing in the morning. This immediately puts you in reactive mode. Instead, spend the first hour of your day on your most important task. This sets a proactive tone for the entire day. Argument 8. The calendar blocking system. Successful people treat their calendar like a sacred document. They block time for everything that matters: deep work, exercise, family time, even rest. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist. Most people only schedule meetings and appointments. They leave their most important work to chance. This is backwards. Your most important work deserves prime real estate on your calendar. Command: Open your calendar right now. Block 2 hours tomorrow for your most important project. Treat this block like an unmovable meeting with your future success. Because that's exactly what it is. Argument 9, the preparation advantage. Successful people prepare obsessively. They plan their days the night before. They prepare their clothes, their meals, their workspace. This eliminates decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is real and it's deadly to productivity. Every decision you make uses mental energy. By noon, your decision-making ability is significantly reduced. Successful people preserve their mental energy for important decisions. They automate or pre-decide everything else. Real-life example. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day. Black turtleneck, blue jeans, gray sneakers. This wasn't a fashion statement. It was a productivity hack. He eliminated one decision so he could focus on the decisions that mattered. Running Apple, creating revolutionary products. Small exercise. Tonight, before you go to bed, write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Lay out your clothes. Prepare your breakfast. Set up your workspace. Watch how much smoother your morning flows. Argument 10. The recovery principle. Here's the final secret that separates successful people from everyone else. They understand that rest is not a reward for work completed. Rest is a requirement for peak performance. Most people work until they burn out. Then they rest until they feel guilty. This creates a cycle of mediocrity. Successful people schedule recovery like they schedule work. They take breaks before they need them. They protect their sleep like their life depends on it, because it does. Analogy: professional athletes don't train 24 hours a day. They train intensely, then they recover completely. This cycle allows them to perform at their peak when it matters most. Your work should follow the same rhythm. Sprint, then recover. Sprint, then recover. This prevents burnout and maintains high performance over time. The rise and fall of time management. Let me tell you about 2 people. Person A and Person B started their careers at the same company. Same education, same opportunities, same starting salary. Person A followed the traditional path, worked long hours, said yes to everything, multitasked constantly. They were always busy, always stressed, always behind. Person B learned these time management principles. They worked fewer hours, but accomplished more. They said no to good opportunities so they could say yes to great ones. They focused on results, not activity. 5 years later, Person A was still in the same position, burned out, frustrated, wondering why hard work wasn't paying off. Person B had been promoted 3 times. They were leading teams, making strategic decisions, earning triple the salary. The difference wasn't talent or luck. It was how they managed their time. This story plays out millions of times across the world. The question is, which person will you be? What we learn from this video. Let's recap the 10 principles that separate successful people from everyone else. First, measure your time through detailed auditing. Second, use the priority matrix to focus on what matters most. Third, manage your energy, not just your time. Fourth, practice single tasking for maximum focus. Fifth, delegate everything that doesn't require your unique skills. Sixth, batch similar tasks to minimize context switching. Seventh, set strict boundaries with technology. Eighth, use calendar blocking to protect important work. Ninth, prepare obsessively to eliminate decision fatigue. 10th, schedule recovery to maintain peak performance. These aren't just productivity tips. They're the fundamental principles that create extraordinary results. But knowledge without action is worthless. The difference between successful people and everyone else isn't what they know, it's what they do with what they know. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Reading about time management won't change your life. Watching videos about productivity won't make you successful. Only one thing will: taking action. Right now, while this information is fresh in your mind, commit to implementing one principle. Just one. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick the principle that resonates most with you. Start tomorrow. Give it 30 days of consistent application. Watch how it transforms not just your productivity, but your entire life. Remember, successful people aren't born different. They just manage their time differently. And now you know exactly how they do it. The question isn't whether these principles work. The question is whether you'll work them. Your future self is counting on the decision you make right now. Don't let them down. If this video helped you, like and subscribe for more content on success and productivity. And remember, your time is your most valuable asset. Invest it wisely. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for spending these few minutes with us today. We hope something here touched your heart and reminded you of your own strengths. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What part spoke to you the most? How will you carry it into your life? Your voice matters. And when you share, you inspire more than you know. If this video gave you value, please like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who might need this message today. Your support means the world to us. It helps us keep creating content that uplifts, encourages, and empowers. Until next time, stay inspired, stay growing, and never stop believing in your dream. Thank you.